just be open with your kids. Talk to them about those hot topics. Give them age-appropriate advice. And one of the best ways as a Christian parent to deal with tough subjects is to read scripture with them. There are so many subjects that we have a hard time explaining to our children that scripture does a really good job of explaining these things. As far as witchcraft or demons are concerned, it's easy just to read some of the Gospels with them. And I know you said you don't have children now and you want them in the future. One of my best pieces of advice for you is to have an open communication line with your children. Do not let any subject fall into the fear category. You need to have conversations about everything, about intimacy, about drugs, about homosexuality, about everything that you would think that they could come in contact with. And in this world that is an easy thing to see, that children are being inundated with sexual advertising, and like in the video I was showing you, the Ouija boards and the tarot cards. It's just rampant nowadays. In my house, I have always made a point to give my children a biblical perspective of these topics, of the hard topics that parents struggle with. And that is because I was not taught any of these things. I did not have an open line of communication about intimacy, about drugs, about witchcraft, about any number of things. And it landed me in hot water because I didn't realize these things were dangerous, and the world entices you and makes you think that it's good. So my biggest advice for you is to have an open line of communication and to use scripture as your guide, because these topics come up all the time in scripture. Read to them as young children, and don't be afraid to tackle the hard subjects, because we are their safe place and we should be able to talk about these things with them.